So I just want to introduce some more primitives which are really useful inside Max, and that is doors and windows. So let's look at them. You can make, these are really useful for blocking out this kind of architecture that I'm working on. It has a particular order of operations to make work. You click and drag, then release, drag backwards, and then drag upwards. I actually find it useful to type in values, so if I just delete that door, for example, I know that I want my door to be 2 meters, which is about right, and 0.8 meters wide, and then maybe 20 centimeters deep. And then I can make adjustments. Now the other adjustment to make, if I go to top view, is because the way it works, when you drag it out, you can often be off angle, so I like to just rotate it back again by hand. And then I can pick various aspects of the door, so I can make it beveled, for example, and choose some panels. Maybe 4 panels, yeah, that like that. And then gradually I can build up to kind of any kind of design that I like. There's a little open parameter, which is quite useful. If you're working on big bits of geometry, then you can randomize that with scripts. And this works in a similar sort of way for these windows. So let's create a window. Again, so I'm going to have a sliding window because I'm working on these kind of Georgian architecture. And again, I'm going to type in some values, so it's going to be 1.4 by 0.8, and then something something like 0.2. Rotate it, right click, and once I've got my main window, let's give it some panels. 1, there we go, 2. Then I'll usually start blocking out with that kind of thing, so I can instance these, so let's make a couple of those. Instance those again. When I go up here, I'm going to just do a copy. But the way that works is that this object, if I just drag these, make it a different color. So anyway, these 4 windows at the top are, let's get that right again, pink, okay. So these 4 windows at the top are instances of each other, whereas these 8 windows are instances of each other. So when I made that copy with the drag select, it kept a relationship between the objects I was copying. So it's quite useful. So you can see this window here is slightly different design. I can go and add an edit poly modifier on top of these and then tweak the design to get that more period look. So if I isolate selected, I can then go and adjust some of these features. So let's delete that rail, and then I can drag all these vertices down to that sort of thing. And what's neat about this way of doing it is it still preserves the open window parameter, so I can still do that, which is rather neat. And you can see that all those windows there have inherited all that modification. So that would be the beginning of my layout for that building, say. So there you go. This is a really useful object for making any kind of architecture, actually, because it's parameterizable and animatable even. so you can randomize in all kinds of interesting ways. And these windows take multi-sub-object materials, so you can change the color of each individual element of the window. So like the window panes, the wood, and everything can all have its own individual material, which is really useful as well. And I'll get onto that sort of material stuff maybe next video.